Hey, how's it going? I'm Ralph with the band Serpent Underground. I'm the front man. I also play keyboards, and I also have a lot to do with the songwriting. So I'm basically today going to show you some stuff that I do when I'm writing songs and just kind of go through the motions of where I start and how I develop. We do a lot of metal stuff, but we also do stuff that's a little bit on the softer side, so we try to change things up a little bit. So basically when I'm writing, I usually I love writing on the keyboard. I've written on other instruments like bass, a little bit on guitar, but mainly I love the keyboards because it allows you to open up to all different kinds of instruments. So it gives you also the options of layering sounds. So you can take like a bass sound and have like a very low bass sound that makes for a very dramatic sound. Or, you could find something that's more along like a piano sound and mix those two together. Or you could possibly have like a guitar sound that's very distorted. Something like, see, that's kind of a distortion right there. In that sound is a distorted guitar sound. So you can take that and you can make some cool sounds with strings and stuff like that and mix them together. And that usually helps when I'm writing songs that I've got all these different sounds layered, and it brings the entire recording alive. Because for me, I just use the keyboards as a songwriting tool and kind of an accent tool for the band, because most of what we're doing is guitars. So, little things like in the background when the guitars are going and they're doing a solo, I might be doing something in the background going along with it, like the rhythm section. Something simple like, something basic like that. In the background with the rhythm, it fills up the sound. And a lot of times when I'm writing, I'm thinking first about like the rhythm section and the bass. So like for instance, in our song Broken, the first thing I was thinking about was the bass line for it. And I was trying to figure out lyrics to it. So I developed like a bass line. That basically is where I started developing the lyrics for that song. And so I just tried to apply that to what we were going to do with the rest of the music. And then there's a point in the song where I have a breakdown with the guitarist, and me and him are both playing the solo, which is... And that, when you add the bass to it, sounds very full. So it's just kind of gives it this feel. So it really opens it up, and I love keyboards. Personally, I have a Yamaha Motif 6, but there's all kinds of keyboards out there like Roland's that you can find all kinds of sounds on them, and it's an amazing tool. It opened up my world, and one of my biggest influences was 9 Inch Nails. And a lot of the stuff that he did was just all keyboard oriented. And then he brought in musicians to play along with him. So that's basically the kind of stuff that I do. When I'm writing a song, I just develop the bass line first, and then I sing along to it. And then from there, I start adding melodies and stuff like that. Like one of our songs, God on the Mic, that's how I wrote that one. I started out just with the bass line. Then I started developing lyrics for it, and then from there I started thinking, okay, well, what can I add to that? And that's when I came up with the intro. And then me and my drummer worked on the intro together, and so he does drum intro to... It makes it very dramatic for an opening of a song. So I enjoy using the keyboard a lot when I write. I'm Ralph, and I'm with the band Serpent Underground, and you're watching musician1.com.